Why, hello fellow Patriots, and welcome back to the Patriot Dad channel, where we can discuss current events and modern issues, all while keeping it as real as possible. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about companies going woke. Robby Starbuck on X has been doing some excellent reporting and digging on some of these companies. These companies include Bud Light, John Deere, and most recently Harley Davidson. All of these companies seem to have taken an anti-America, pro-globalist stance recently, and also encouraging the adoption of DEI and its principles, no matter how destructive they are to the company's bottom line or to its core customers. But before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that during the ramp up to the 2024 election, the Rogue Dermatologist and the Patriot Dad channel are collaborating to bring you another great deal. In remembrance of the attempt on Trump's life, if you follow the link to trumpmug24.com, it'll take you straight here. Scroll down, add it to your cart, go to checkout, enter the code PDMUG, and you'll save 20%. Take advantage of this offer while it's still available. Now, back to the video. So take advantage of that offer with the Rogue Dermatologist and myself. Get yourself a mug today. Also join the Discord and conversate with some of your fellow community members, where we can discuss some of these topics and others openly and freely without having to bother with the comments section. So let's get started. Right here we see that a multi-billion-dollar company has been hiding on social media for 10 days without posting because they seemingly fear that customers will tell the truth about them in the replies. Think about how absurd this is, Harley Davidson. If you're proud of your DEI values, then flaunt it. Makes sense, right? And you see here a little bit of a meme, but corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. Join the head of Harley on a Harley and Dylan Mulvaney. The brand damage that has been done by these people is immense. We've seen clips from Sturgis this year that the Harley booth was pretty empty. With all the back and forth with Kamala and Trump rallies, I understand those videos could have been taken out of context or at a time when the booth was empty. Look, I get it. Propaganda is being played by both sides, so we will avoid that. But for right now, the meme is that they're the same picture. At least in my opinion, they're the same in that they're doing damage to the brand and ignoring their core customers. And in his post, Robby claims that they've been hiding for 10 days. Let's check out the Harley X account, shall we? All right, since 1903, yep. Last post, July 30th. It is currently, as of the shooting of this video, August 10th. More than 10 days since the last post. Have they even replied to anything? Nope, nothing. So it does appear that they're in hiding, because it doesn't make sense for a brand to be off X for that long, does it? Doesn't make sense to me. And then we look at another brand, like John Deere here, which is a verified organization. Being a verified brand costs upwards of $10,000 a year for them to maintain, so why aren't they posting? They reposted something on the 5th of August, they reposted something on the 26th of July, but the last post that John Deere made was all about how they're investing in manufacturing in the US. July 23rd, again, they are in hiding as well. Robby's been doing some great journalistic work about them also, so check out Robby's content on X. But the interesting thing is that they wrote a whole ass article here to people to try and tell them what an American company they are. And you can also see that the date on this letter is from July 16th. Do you know what's odd about that? If you look at the article, John Deere laying off hundreds of Midwest workers. John Deere plans to lay off hundreds of employees across 3 Midwest factories by the end of next month. Around 600 production workers at factories in East Moline, Illinois, and Davenport and Dubuque, Iowa will be laid off effective August 30th. The layoffs are due to a reduced demand for products from those factories. Well, guys, when you take a hardcore DEI and woke stance, and you go very anti-white, anti-male in your hiring practices and in your training internally, are you that surprised that when Americans find out about it, that there's a lower demand for your product? I'm not surprised at all. Grand Island, Nebraska has the factory for Case International Harvester, and as long as they continue to manufacture products in the United States, you know what? Don't be surprised if people join Team Red and leave Team Green in the dust. The worst part is, this follows John Deere's decision to move operations from one of its Iowa facilities to Mexico by the end of 2026. They're such an American company, guys, that they're gonna move their manufacturing from the Midwest of the United States to a foreign country. And you wonder why people don't like your company right now. Know your audience. You're trying to sell tractors to farmers. These decisions being made by your C-suites and your boards at these companies does not make any sense. What are your thoughts about it, guys? Would you want to support a company that purports to dislike you? I wouldn't. And you know what, guys? We really haven't heard a peep out of Bud Light in a while. They are still actively posting. As you can see here, the last post was 20 hours ago. But do you know what's missing? Any wokeness. If you scroll through their X account, they've been posting things that are pro-fan, pro-football. They are starting to realize that their core audience abandoned them, and if they want them back, they need to start speaking to them. So you can see here, they're designing cans about football teams, not DEI or progressive policies. Whole series of cans for NFL teams, guys. They show fans being fans. Maybe Harley and John Deere should take a page out of Bud Light's book. I'm not saying I'm going to support Bud Light anytime soon. They still have not apologized for the stance that they took, trying to shove progressive policies down our throats. But at least they seem to be returning to appealing to their core audience and the core customers. If Harley wants to continue to have DEI policies, a woke C-suite, and a board that doesn't seem to understand, then they're going to continue to suffer. And I think that we should boycott them. I think we should continue to boycott John Deere. I think we should continue to boycott Bud Light and all of AB InBev's brands. Don't start drinking a Modelo just because you don't want a Bud Light, guys. Do the homework. They own over 400 beer brands. Don't support any of them. You're better off without beer anyway. Go lift some weights. Go do something important. You'll be much better off for it anyway. Thank you to those of you that made it to the end of this video. I greatly appreciate your support. You can also support the channel in many other ways down in the description below, whether it's coming to the Discord to have a conversation with the community, whether it's subscribing on the Subscribe Star for more exclusive access there, including additional weekly streams with myself and editorial input on some videos, whether it's taking advantage of the current 2 offers with the Rogue Dermatologist and myself, or whether it's using our promo code when purchasing Coffee Brand Coffee. I enjoy their coffees, blends 1 and 2, black, no cream, no sugar. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like it and leave a comment below, and I will respond to as many of them as I can. If you want to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to the channel and click the little bell icon so that you can be notified when I upload additional content. If you have a recommendation for a future topic you want to see on the channel, please leave a comment below and I will get to it as soon as I can. Most of the reaction content on this channel comes from viewer recommendations from people just like you. I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves. God bless, and bye for now. Go ahead and check out one of the links on the screen now to either subscribe to the channel and see the rest of the videos of the channel, or one of the carefully selected videos that you may wish to see that YouTube has used its algorithm to select for you.